Good morning, Sparrows. Good morning, Sparrows. It is Fabulous Friday. It's Fabulous Friday, and I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change, and it is Fabulous Friday. So I'm coming on to serve you some juice for the day, something that can inspire you, something that can help you get through. It is Friday. You made it, I made it. And topic today, are you fabulous or fractured? Oh my gosh. I can tell you this. It's taken me an hour and a half to get online this morning. So, fractured. hmm. I could have fallen into fractured, but no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. No, I'm fabulous all the time. And no matter what, it's all about being fabulous. So, happy birthday to whomever is having a birthday this weekend, today. Happy birthday to you. Celebrate. It's all about you. Do something memorable and make sure you create your destiny of your new year as you want it to be. So, welcome to the room. Come on in. But, like I said, I could have easily fallen into that fractured side of things this morning. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, what is really going on? I said, oh, it's Friday. But I tell you, Sparrows, all the time, anytime it's a short week due to a holiday, cramming 5 days into four, I really believe that's what it was. I do believe that. Good morning, Wendy, Denise Barr, Nancy Clark, Brenda Richard. Welcome to the room. But, I wanted to just like scream, shout, holler, all of that. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I said, I'm going to sit here. And I walked around quite a few times. I tried to pull it up on my iPad. I couldn't get to you on my iPad. I couldn't get to you on my phone. Then I said, well, I need my birds. Must have the birds. Restart everything, restart the computer 5 times. So I just accepted it for what it was and went into meditation. I said, what this girl is about to do is not be falling completely into fractured, because what I was going to speak on with fractured was in a whole different direction. However, now it's different. It's different. I had a plan of what I was going to say when I turned on this computer an hour and a half or so ago. So, welcome to the room. Are you fabulous or fractured on this Friday? And it's not just for today, it's any given time. When does fractured fall into your space? And when you think fractured, you think broken or cracked, right? Usually, that's not what I'm referencing. I'm talking about a series of things. So I'll start with a series of like when you have a snag on your nail, like I had one this morning, and I needed a file, couldn't find the file. Okay, it started like that. I couldn't find the file. Then I said, "Oh, it's Friday. I think I want to put a fragrance on this morning. I don't usually put fragrances on them now. Like, who's going to be wearing fragrances around the house?" I felt like a fragrance this morning. Went to my purse, grabbed my little spritzer here. And guess what? It's empty. It's empty. So, snag nail, no file, empty canvas. So I'm just spraying. Nothing's coming out. Okay. This is what I'm talking about with fractured. Have you had those types of mornings? Have you had it this morning? Has it been this week, last week, before? We've all had those unbalanced days when you feel fractured because what your mindset is, what you're thinking about doing, it doesn't happen. It doesn't align that way. It doesn't align anymore because the things that you were trying to do is now off balance. This is why we look so forward to Fridays because Now, when you can do that, you can make it to Friday. You're looking forward to the weekend where you can kind of just digress a bit, have a good time. Hi, Fab. Welcome to the room. It's that type of situation. Oh, my goodness. And all of this has transpired this morning. So my whole mindset and thought of what was going to be for Fabulous Friday shift. And I'm saying all of that, those experiences, to you to say, make sure you have a good time today. Don't be bruised, broken, fractured, split, empty, all of the things that could take place that could take you off of focus of what you're going to be doing for today. Be inspired, stay the course regardless. If it takes 5 times for the computer to come on, even though it was saying it was fixing and all of this stuff, like, oh my gosh, I just updated you yesterday. What is being fixed? What is going on? So I said, you know what? No matter what I plan to do, and this whole past couple of weeks have been one event after another, with family, making sure my sister's okay, traveling, off of my personal schedule. Okay. Everything my personal schedule is off balance. So I'm improvising, doing other things. Even with coming on with you, hasn't been coming on at the same time as I normally come on. So I'm popping on when I can pop on because family first. Every day, all day. However, it's Fabulous Friday. How has your week been? What does it look like? Have you been fabulous in it or fractured in it? And if you were fractured, how did you overcome it? What are you doing to balance the scales? Like in the midst of all of it, I had to sit still and go into meditation while the computer on the fifth reboot, the fifth one, I allowed it to go ahead and do what it do. I said, okay, is that how it's going to be today, Mocha? Because I name everything. My computer's name is Mocha. I said, okay, Mocha, if this is what you want to do today, do that. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to meditate. I'm going to reboot myself, basically, because I'm feeling a little fractured in here. I'm feeling some kind of way. Like, okay, not today, not never, because fractured, I am not. Fabulous, I am always. Be fabulous in the midst of everything that goes left when you have every intention of going right. So, that is my juice that I'm serving for you today. Stay fabulous at all times. It's Friday. You made it. I made it. Let's celebrate it. Hopefully, the storm has passed and we can focus on greater things. But there are times, and I have a quote here from Marilyn Monroe, and she said, sometimes good things fall apart so better things fall together, right? It's the truth. What I thought was going to take place this morning did not unfold the way I wanted it. And I had some juicy stuff lined up, more along the career side of things, but guess what? It went personal. It went personal in the midst of moments. And I respect when things shift in spaces like that. I follow my wind regardless. I follow my wind. And it's necessary. It's necessary. I get hot in the midst of it, and then the fan comes out because I got hot. I'll get hot just like that. And I was like, you know what? It is Friday, and nothing and nobody is going to take me off of my hierarchy of chi, my happy place, my joyful space, all of that. So stay focused on that. Be fabulous in the midst of all things at all times, regardless of what's taking place that takes you off of your schedule, that takes you off of things that you normally do. Follow your wind and see where it leads you. It always leads you to a place that's humble, that's going to be nurturing, that's going to be something that you needed and didn't know that you needed it. So guess what? I haven't had a lot of time to meditate, to really center with myself the past couple of weeks. Exercise, fitness, all of that. Everything I normally do is off balance. So that's why it was appearances of fracture today. It's all starting to catch up, catch up, catch up. However, I let it unveil the way it needed to unveil and let that be enough. Let it be enough. Let everything fall apart in order to rebuild it in the midst of moments. That's going to give you a new trajectory of things, and you're fine. I'm just as cool as a cucumber right now. I am. I am. And I hope you are too. I really hope you are too. And let this juice be something you can sip on, you can gulp as long as you ingest it throughout the day and your tomorrows, all of it. Trust me when I tell you, this morning, my gosh, God had a different plan for me this morning than I had for myself. So, with that being said, I have to trust it, I have to live it, and I have to enjoy it. I enjoy all of it as it unveils and laugh at the same time. There are times when you have to outright laugh at yourself. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at what is going on to shift your mindset to get back into that space that you know that you need to be in. Because I was starting to really fray around the edges. I was fraying around the edges. Like, why is it taking me darn near 2 hours to come online? What kind of sense is that? Came on, got booted out. iPad's not working, couldn't use the phone. The desktop rebooted 5 times. So take it for whatever it is. You can fight the wind like an oak tree and lose, or you can be like the weeping willow and just kind of sway and go with it. Just go with it. So wherever the wind is taking you today, follow it because it's going to land you someplace you never thought you'd be on this day, and celebrate that. That's going to be my juice for you today. Sparrows, okay? Things as you think it's going to be may not be. However, be fabulous in it. And if you're fractured, reboot, restart, refresh. Always be fabulous no matter what. Okay? Even in the midst of your fractures. I'll eventually get this nail file down and she'll be smooth again. And I'll have to refill this canister again. So I have some fragrance when I want some or when I should need some. And in the midst of heating up and all of it, I'm going to always have my fan to cool down. Okay? Oh my gosh. That is all the juice I have for you today. That is it. It is the weekend. Do something amazing. Be fabulous in it and learn how to deter your fractures and making them fabulous again. Okay? That's my juice. Love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do, Sparrows. I love you, mean it. Have a fabulous weekend and be blessed in all you do. Okay? Smooches.